Imagine being such a low-ranked player that over 200 rows have to be crossed over just for names to come across. Imagine being so lowly ranked that most don't even know your name when you are participating in one of the most prestigious tennis competitions of the world. Yet despite this, you win one of the most prestigious titles in the world. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this was Mark Edmondson's legacy when he won the 76 Australian Open while being ranked at the 212th position. To date, it is the lowest ranked win in the Australian Open. But before we recount this remarkable journey, be sure to like and subscribe for more content tennis greats. Mark Edmondson burst onto the tennis scene in 1976, capturing the Australian Open title in a shocking upset against defending champion John Newcombe. Ranked 212th in the world, he became the lowest-ranked player to win a Grand Slam title since the ATP rankings began. This victory was not just a personal achievement, it was a moment that resonated throughout Australian sports history. However, as we'll see, this success also set the stage for various controversies. Winning the Australian Open is no easy feat now, and winning it while being ranked 202nd has been unheard of. To this day, this feat has yet to be beaten, and that should tell you just how much weight this title holds. While Edmondson's win at the Australian Open is celebrated, it wasn't without its share of contention. Many critics argued that his victory was more a product of luck than skill, especially given his low ranking. Some tennis purists felt that such an upset undermined the prestige of the tournament. They believed that top-seeded players should dominate Grand Slam events, and Edmondson's unexpected triumph raised questions about the competitive integrity of the sport. In interviews following his victory, Edmondson himself acknowledged the skepticism surrounding his win. He often expressed gratitude for the opportunity, but also seemed aware of the whispers questioning whether he truly belonged among tennis elites. This duality, celebration mixed with skepticism, would follow him throughout his career. These whispers would follow Edmondson throughout his career, but none could take his win away from him, for that was sealed in stone. No matter the rumors, the victory of Edmondson in the 76 Australian Open was absolute. Another chapter in Edmondson's career that stirred controversy was his involvement in the Davis Cup. As a key player for Australia from 1977 to 1985, he contributed significantly to Australia's successes during this period. However, his commitment to Davis Cup matches sometimes came into question. In 1982, Edmondson faced backlash after opting out of a crucial tie against Sweden, citing personal reasons. Fans and commentators were divided. Some supported his decision to prioritize personal well-being, while others saw it as a betrayal to his teammates and nation. This incident highlighted the pressure athletes face when balancing personal life with national duty, a theme that resonates in sports today. As Edmondson rose to fame, he found himself under intense media scrutiny. His unassuming demeanor contrasted sharply with the flamboyant personalities often associated with tennis stars. While some appreciated his humility, others criticized him for lacking charisma and marketability. Some in the sporting and tennis world apparently could not fathom a man simply rising up from the blue and making a name for himself simply based on merit. The media apparently demanded extravagant personalities and personas to go alongside the sport too. In one memorable incident during an interview, he was asked about his thoughts on being labeled an underdog. His candid response, expressing discomfort with labels and preferring to focus on performance, was met with mixed reactions. Some admired his authenticity, while others felt he should embrace the media's narrative to boost his public image. Edmondson's career wasn't just marked by on-court performances. He also made headlines for some controversial comments off the court. In 1983, during a press conference, he made remarks about women's tennis that sparked outrage among fans and female players alike. He suggested that women's matches lacked excitement compared to men's matches, arguing that they didn't draw as much attention or investment. These comments ignited a firestorm of criticism, leading to accusations of sexism and insensitivity towards female athletes. Many felt that Edmondson's views reflected outdated attitudes towards women in sports, and they called for greater respect and recognition for female players' contributions to tennis. Now, sports are known to be powered by emotions, and this is just as true for the off-the-field. Edmondson's comments were taken as an attack on women's tennis and seen to reflect an outdated mindset that the growing stature of female tennis simply did not reflect in this age. Despite these controversies, or perhaps because of them, Mark Edmondson remains a compelling figure in tennis history. His journey reflects not only personal triumphs, but also broader societal issues within sports, such as gender equality and the pressures athletes face from media and fans. In 2007, Edmondson was inducted into the Australian Tennis Hall of Fame, recognizing both his achievements and complex legacy. This honor underscored how even controversial figures can leave lasting lasting impacts on their sports and inspire future generations. Looking back on Mark Edmondson's career, it's clear that he embodies both the highs and lows of professional sports. His unexpected rise to fame brought joy and pride, but also sparked debates about meritocracy in tennis. His experiences in Davis Cup play highlighted the challenges athletes face when balancing personal commitments with national representation. Moreover, his controversial comments remind us that even beloved figures can hold views that provoke discussion and dissent. In many ways, Edmondson's story is a reflection of sports itself, a blend of triumphs, challenges, and ongoing conversations about fairness and respect within athletic competition. Mark Edmondson. From his unexpected rise to fame to his lasting legacy in the sport, Edmondson's story is one of determination, talent, and unforgettable moments on the court. But what exactly was the career of Mark Edmondson like? Let us recount the whole tale for you. But before that, be sure to like and subscribe for more. Mark Edmondson was born on June 28, 1954, in Gosford, New South Wales. Growing up in Australia during the 1960s and 70s, he was surrounded by a burgeoning tennis culture. As a young boy, Edmondson was captivated by the game. He spent countless hours practicing at local courts, dreaming of one day competing at the highest level. Despite facing challenges early in his career, including injuries and fierce competition, Edmondson's passion for tennis never wavered. He turned professional in 1972 and soon after began making a name for himself on the ATP Tour. The turning point in Edmondson's career came in 1976 at the Australian Open. Ranked 212th in the world, he entered the tournament as a complete underdog. Few expected him to make an impact, especially against defending champion John Newcombe, who was seeded second and heavily favored to win. In a stunning display of skill and resilience, Edmondson defeated Newcombe in a thrilling final that showcased his tenacity. The match was played under challenging conditions, with blustery winds adding to the drama. Edmondson won in 4 sets, 6-7, 6-3, 7-6, 6-1, making history as the lowest-ranked player ever to win a Grand Slam title since the ATP rankings were introduced in 1973. This victory not only marked his first Grand Slam title, but also solidified his place in Australian tennis history as the last man from Australia to win the Australian Open singles title. Following his remarkable win at the Australian Open, Edmondson continued to compete at a high level. He reached the semi-finals of the Australian Open again in 1981 and made it to the semi-finals at Wimbledon in 1982, achieving a career-high singles ranking of 15 that same year. His ability to perform on different surfaces showcased his versatility as a player. In addition to his singles success, Edmondson excelled in doubles as well. He captured a total of 34 doubles titles, including 5 Grand Slam victories, 4 at the Australian Open, 1980-81, 1983-84, and 1 at the French Open in 1985. His doubles prowess made him a formidable competitor on the court and contributed significantly to his overall career success. Edmondson was also a key player for Australia in the Davis Cup, representing his country from 1977 to 1985. His contributions helped Australia secure victories during this golden era of Australian tennis. With a solid win-loss record of 19-10, he played an integral role in maintaining Australia's reputation as a powerhouse in international tennis. Though Edmondson retired from professional tennis in 1987, his impact on the sport has endured. In 2007, he was inducted into the Australian Tennis Hall of Fame, recognizing his achievements and contributions to Australian tennis. Today, Mark Edmondson is remembered not only for his incredible talent, but also for his humble demeanor and sportsmanship. His story serves as an inspiration for aspiring athletes everywhere, proving that with hard work and determination, anything is possible. Mark Edmondson's journey through tennis is filled with highs and lows, but ultimately showcases what it means to be a champion. From his stunning upset at the Australian Open to his successful doubles career and contributions to Davis Cup victories, Edmondson's legacy continues to resonate within the sport.